Good day, riders. We are up from Lamar and going to get an escort to Golden City, Missouri from our host. And he is on a Yamaha Stratoliner, a pretty good size motorcycle, pretty good size cruiser. We're going through the town of Lamar, which touts Wyatt Earp being raised here, and President Harry S. Truman. They have set up a little historical site here, as you can see from the graphics. And we'll switch to the rear camera at main and look at the museum. We'll gas up, top off with some high octane petrol, and be on our way. And our fuel stop map shows us on Route 160, which appears to be a U.S. highway. We'll get that escort from Mr. George on the Stratoliner, who graciously waited for us using the attributes of rapid acceleration and nimbleness on the motorcycle. Not an issue finding a place in line. Pulling out of Lamar, Missouri at 8 o'clock. The sun at our back. That will quickly change once we hit the 160. Our cruising speed will be hovering around the speed limit. Our virtual speed, again, remains at roughly 300 miles per hour. You saw a little jiggle there from the front camera. We'll be heading east now into the sun. Put your sun visor down or your sunglasses on. And now we have arrived at Golden City. This is where Mr. George and I part. And I will continue the journey on to Jonesboro, eventually reaching Memphis, and then Belden, Missouri. Looks like a great day for a ride, and any day you ride is a great day. We'll cheat this corner a little bit, looking ahead to make sure no traffic is oncoming. And back to the rear camera view. As you can see from the top right, it's probably a little better perspective without all the waves. We're going to gas up here. Oh, apparently not. Yes. So gassing up here at the, I don't know what that is. We'll look for some high octane. It's easier shopping down south than it is in the Midwest for non-ethanol. It's a Cenex. And back on our 160 route we go. Appears to be a bit of a commute here. I don't know if it is the Springfield traffic or Jonesboro traffic. In any event, we have nice weather, perfect weather for that guy's got his trailer open, so make sure nothing's gonna fall out. And what is this guy doing here? He's got a tail light out and taking a left. So you're gonna have to stay mindful that you're on a highway, not an interstate. That was a wake-up call. You were crowding the line. Fortunately, here we have some excellent countryside. It's autumn weather in the south, and trees are probably a little past their prime in turning colors. We've got some rock formations along the way that tend to ooze some water, so you'll be seeing those from time to time. This is Willow Springs. We'll stop in here, fuel up, take a little bit of a break, and have a conversation with a local biker who is a Vietnam vet, and you won't see that in this footage, but rides around here and recommended the route that we're going to take into Hardy, Arkansas. So look for some nice twisties, I guess, is what he was saying. Nice countryside. That 63 there will be the route. We're going to try and find it without our GPS. He told me just to head under the viaduct here, look for the big oak tree by the white picket fence, take a left, and follow this service road till it comes back onto the road you just went under. So I don't know. I guess we'll just do that. What do we got to lose? We are still headed east. And I hope that wasn't the route he was referring to, but anyways, we'll continue to look for. I think we may need some help here. Let's see if Andrew Marlowe's Chasing My Tail can help us find our way. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for that, Mr. Marlin. and we are entering Hardy, and I don't know if it's Arkansas. I think it is. It's a bit of a touristy town. There's probably some water features nearby. Well, here's some old flavor. This is Hardy. A little bit of a western motif going on there. We'll top off the tank once again and continue on 63. So we just had this Jeep pull out in front of us. Fine, it's probably a busy road and they have to take what they can get. We'll see if we can get ahead of that Jeep. But I'm just going to tell you right now, there's something going on with that driver. I don't know if he had a few highballs before he got behind the wheel, but now we're going to try to make a move here. But for some reason, the Jeep didn't like that, and it was actually put us in a bit of a predicament behind that bus. So we are keeping our eye on that Jeep. We're ahead of it. We're going to stay ahead of it, and hopefully he'll back off a little bit. But once in a while you'll get that with a bike with cars, and you really don't want to get into it with them because of the lug nut law rule, and the bigger lug nut rules, and you've got the smaller one. So we're getting a high five from these bikers here, and we've lost the Jeep, so we can put that one behind us. But you'll get cars that will, I guess, want to bully you because they're bigger and more stable. That Jeep may have been an example of that. He certainly didn't want to outdrive us because he was all over the place. He just wanted to accelerate and block us and have some fun at our expense. But you just have to move on and don't get into it with him because it's not going to turn out well for the motorcycle. We have gassed up now and are in, I think, West Memphis here. Yes. So we'll take another little break, but we'll be crossing over the Mississippi River into Tennessee from Arkansas and getting close to our final destination. Oh, we didn't quite gas up. So here we go over the Mississippi River. We've crossed it before in Minneapolis and now crossing it again. We are on the east bank now in Memphis. Expect some bumper-to-bumper traffic as it may be nearing their rush hour. And we do have a nice 3-laner here. We'll take advantage of that. And we'll be getting off that onto a highway. And again, I apologize. I don't know exactly what highway it is, other than a congested one. You can see the sky is clouding up a bit, so keep your eyes on that. Also keep your eyes on oncoming traffic for signs of conditions that you may be riding into. If wipers are on, lights are on from the traffic, oncoming traffic, it may indicate that there's going to be some rain up your way, or at least cloud cover. And it just gives you the ability to make more intelligent choices in terms of whether to gear up, pull over, gear up, or ride through. You don't want to have to make that call in a downpour. So trucks galore. And they are moving freight through Memphis. Got a bit of a clearing here, and we did pick up a little bit of rain, but not to panic. We'll be dry in a matter of minutes. Got the front camera vibration producing some waves on the screen. It is main screen now. Got the rear camera at top right. We will be working our way back to Highway 78 and be nearing our final destination of Belden, Mississippi. One note here is the truck driver you're going to see sitting in a chair outside his hotel room. He's on a mandatory break. He parks his truck just up from the hotel here, and then goes in, gets his mandatory rest, and he pulled out at about 3:30 in the morning.